Hello, hello, hello. I'm so excited. It's graduation day for Sonia. Miss Sonia Wright, the absolute wonderful Sonia Wright. It's so good to have you with us. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing wonderfully. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm super excited.
It has been such a fun time spending with you over the past 3 months, and you have just been just gobbling up everything in 12 weeks to break through. So this is such a fun time for me to get to chat with you. Maybe we could do this. Let's go back in time a little bit. How did you start into real estate? Let's talk about your story.
Okay. Well, I started real estate about 5 years ago, and I just recently had the opportunity to start a team and to run my own office.
I love that. I love it. And so you've been running your own office a couple of months now, my understanding.
Yes. About
Mm-hmm.
2 to 3 months. Yeah, we kind of started with some renovation and stuff like that. So getting through that and now trying to work and build the team and support them in their transactions and
I
what
love
they're
that.
doing.
Oh, and I know that is such a passion of yours too, is to help people and help agents. Mm-hmm.
It is, yes, definitely. So I want to share, some of the things that I've learned. I think the biggest thing for me, the most important thing, is to help them to be successful.
I
So,
love that. I love that. Well, speaking of success, what do you think your biggest success has been in real estate so far?
well, I think just the opportunities, and also dealing with the changes in market that has been, because the market changes so much. So still being here after 5 years, I think that's a big success in its own, with all the changes. So
Absolutely, absolutely. So, what do you think some of your biggest challenges are then? Is that part of it?
I think that's part of it. Yeah. The challenges and also, just learning because with some of those changes and challenges, you have to learn and you have to adapt. And so, always looking for the opportunity to learn new things. Of course, when you have a team, it's important to learn those things and be able to pass them on so that they can be successful as well.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Absolutely, absolutely. So, cast a vision for the future for me, for you, if you could. What do you see yourself in the next maybe 3 years?
Well, in the next 3 years, of course, I want to make this office successful. I want the agents that we have here, which are 10 to 12 right now, help them to be successful as well. So be able to um, coach and support new brokers, but also be able to have the opportunity to continue to support, ones that are seasoned and have been here for a while.
Mhm.
So.
Love that. Love that. Cast it further. How about 10 years?
10 years from now, I would like to have an office closer to home and build a team there.
Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. All right. That's the plan right there.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure. So let's switch gears a little bit. Let's start up back and talk about your training in your career. Now, when you first started as a new agent, did you have training in your career when you were a new agent?
I did have some training. I had some one-on-one training. I had a trainer that, walked me through some of the beginning transactions and just learning more about real estate. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Gotcha. How about ongoing then? What's it been like for you as far as your training goes?
Well, it's been a lot of self um, discovery, I guess, looking at trainings, what kind of trainings do I need, and just chasing after, trainings, and seeing what fits at that particular time. So yeah, it's just been a lot of self training, always trying to get in with the same professionals, and trying to pick their brain and just trying to learn from them as much as possible as well.
Yeah. Yeah. It's interesting. And you've heard me say this before, but so many agents, when they're trying to learn, they get this kind of training comes in email from here and another kind of training. And you're hoping that it's going to be a training that works for you. And sometimes it's
Yeah.
awesome. And sometimes it's like, well, that wasn't exactly what I wanted. And then having kind of
Right.
comprehensive is a little bit of the challenge for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, well, how did you then determine the kind of training you need? Like when you were doing that on your own, how did you determine what you needed?
I didn't really determine. I think it's really hard when you don't have a roadmap. I
Yeah.
think it's very difficult, especially if you're new. You don't know what kind of training you need. You
Mm,
don't know what you need because you don't know, and so until you're in that position where, oh, okay, well, this is what I need,
mhm.
until it's really right in front of you,
Yeah.
you're not sure. And so a lot of that is self-taught, or a
Mhm.
lot of that is, just trying to ask the right questions and trying to meet with the right people.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's
Mhm.
got a whole lot of keep your fingers crossed and hope for sure.
Yes.
So is that kind of how I came into your world? I know that you ended up joining our Facebook group. What
Hmm.
made you want to connect on this 12 Weeks to Breakthrough program then?
Well, it was a lot of different things. One of it was, just getting more training overall for myself. And then the other thing is I'm thinking I'm going to have a team. I have people that I'm going to be responsible for their success. And so I need to make sure that they're going to have the right tools,
Yeah.
right? That I'm going to be able to help them to be successful.
Mm.
And so that's what I was looking for is, being able, especially for new people, is I thought, there has to be a better way for them to learn and to be successful, instead of playing the guessing game as to what is it that they need, is to have some kind of roadmap for them.
I love that. So not only was it for you and your business, but you really want to pass on all the learning that you've got.
Yes,
I love it.
absolutely.
A woman after my own heart. I absolutely love that. I love that. So tell us, walk us through kind of your experience with 12 Weeks to Breakthrough. I know when we first started, and it was kind of like drinking from the fire hose, but walk us through what your experience was like.
So, looking through the modules, going through every module was so exciting for me. I couldn't wait to get to the next module after I finished the first one and the second one. There was just so much material. And I thought, wow, this is fantastic. This is great. Like, I'm going to be able to share this with all of these new agents that have no idea where to start. And this was exactly what I was looking for. It was like a roadmap, from open houses to, how do you talk to people, not forgetting the sphere of people that you already have established. How do you connect with those, and when do you do that? And then it goes to, like, treating it as a business, your own business. And so it doesn't only support them, but it supports you as a business owner as well. Like I said, it doesn't just go through the training module for somebody that's learning the business, but then it goes into, your business, like treating real estate, treating it as a business. And the information that was given there was huge. I mean, there's just so much content, so much information. It's just was really exciting for me to go through and learn, all of the modules and all the information that was in there, and then sharing it. They are loving it. Some of the new people that I've shared it with, they just really love all of the information
I
that's been
love that.
given.
How
Yeah.
fun for you. Do you know it's really interesting, and I'm hoping it's okay to there's a story that I wanted to share with you about you. So you came into the program and you had really fairly recently started running the office. And I
Yes.
remember when you were first talking, you were having like with other um, brokers who were running offices in your franchise, you were a little shy with them when you were having meetings. And I think it was about week 7 in the program, and all of a sudden you're like, I got you, because you were shy and afraid, but then you were like, run, tell us about that. You had this incredible kind of transformation that happened.
Yes, the growth I think has been huge for me, because, like you said, I was a little bit shy and I wasn't sure. I wasn't really confident in some of the information I was sharing, and so we do have like a daily call that we do as a team. And now I'm able to get on there and just really give some input and start the conversations with the other brokers, and we're able to share information, and we all learn and grow from this experience. And so definitely more confident. Definitely, I have just learned so much that, it's helped me grow in the way I talk to people. I think the one-on-one interactions with you and I about having, those conversations, and practicing those conversations, like with a buyer or a seller, what do you say to them, and what's going to bring value to the conversation, what's going to bring value to the listing, or things like that. That was extremely helpful for me, because I was able to go and feel confident about what I was saying and having those conversations.
Oh, I love that. I love that. It's been really fun. It was just like watching a flower open. It was just doing, and now you just got like this. I'm a bad A.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, so what kind of advice would you give someone who maybe is thinking about joining in our program?
um what I would say is, like I said, it has brought so much value to me, and also to the team that I support here, because I'm sharing the information with them, and having a roadmap of, what should I learn the first year, um, you know, as much as not just the actual material that you're sharing about open houses, about listings, about, all of those things, but being able to, the dialogues. I mean, the dialogues that nobody really prepares you for. When you start, I know for me, when I first started, I would walk up to people and wasn't really sure about what questions they were going to ask and how I was going to respond. But that is just so valuable. If you are thinking about the coaching, if you're thinking about the course, I mean, hands down, it is a great tool for you to use. It's going to help you be successful.
I love it.
Absolutely.
I love it. Well, I just can't wait to continue seeing you grow and expand and grow your office and grow your team. It has been an absolute joy working with you, my friend. Thank you so much for your trust in me. And I can't wait to see you just continue to rock it.
Thank you so much. I have learned a great deal, and I'm excited and confident for moving forward, and bringing the team with me. So that's great.
I love it. I love it. Well, thank you so much. Rock on, sister.